in the house tonight, and a great show for you guys. So stick around. We got a great show. Redundancies as well.
It's comic book time. Splash pages lit, storyline crime. MCU 5D season the game. Binge on, ain't nothing the same. Slide that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our pod, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. We got Tori in the house. We got Don Johnson in the house. We got Lorena in the house. We got Joe McPhee in the house. What a crowd. Welcome back to Kickin With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompan. It's great to be here with you guys tonight. As always, we got a great show for you planned. And if you spend $25 with me, you're going to get to spin the wheel at the end of the show. And you're more than likely going to win a free comic. And if you spend $50 with me and you're located within the United States, I will hook you up with free shipping. We have a great collection for you guys tonight. Some new stuff that I picked up from North Shore Comics as well as All Yeah Comics. Tomorrow I'll be heading out to Downers Grove for New Comic Book Day, and I'm going to be picking up some stuff from Graham Crackers out there. Some stuff I ordered online, as well as some stuff that I wasn't able to get new stuff or new comics. So. Tonight I want to move through some stuff, so tomorrow we can go out and restock and get some more cool stuff. All right, so first book we have for tonight is Venom. Yes, Onrie upgraded. So wait, why did okay, she's saying hi Don instead it came off as hi don't. I was like, oh, is Lorena asking us not to do something? All right, so I have Venom number 200. This is the final issue of Donny Cates' legendary run here. This is a really cool variant. I'm not sure who did the variant though, but I'm going to do it tonight for just $5. All these Venom 200s were going for like $200 or sorry, $10 when they first dropped on the market. But let's take a look real quick. Curious to see how much this particular variant is, and I want to see who did the cover for it because it's really a nice cover. This is the Simone Bianchi cover. No wonder. The Simone Bianchi Venom 200 cover is going to go for $5. How's everybody's weekend? Everybody get to see Fantastic Four yet? Do I have any thoughts on that? And if you guys are interested, I have a bunch of Fantastic Four books I showed from my Friday show, and a bunch of those books are still here, so if you guys are interested and want to see some more Fantastic Four books, I can show them to you. They're going for super cheap, and they're in really great shape. What'd you think, Don? Did you like it? Lewis, how you doing? Did you like it? I have Cable, Love, and Chrome number 3. This is a variant cover done by an artist named Matt White that I know. He's really awesome. And this variant is just going to go for $3 tonight. So $3 on Cable, Love, and Chrome. Got Deadpool on the cover. It's pretty cool. I have Spider-Boy number 11. This is the first cameo appearance of the character who is going to become Spider-Girl. Her first official appearance is in issue 12, but this is the hot book right here, Spider-Boy number 11. This is going to go for $20. If you look this book up online, it's about $30 to $40. I will do it tonight for just $20. It's yours for Spider-Boy number 11. That's a hot book right there. Near mint condition, too. I have a Battle Beast blind bag. This is Battle Beast number 1. There's a random cover in here. We don't know which one. It could be one of the more expensive variants, for all I know. But it is sealed, bagged, and boarded, and it's going for just $20 tonight for Battle Beast blind bag. This is Battle Beast number 1. Battle Beast, I would honestly say, is my favorite book of 2025. I am enjoying it so much. It is exactly what you would expect it to be. Not much story, but man, is there a lot of action. And if you're a fan of Invincible, it's nice to see Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley back at it. And they plan to make this an ongoing series. and they just released issue 3. It kind of feels like Planet Hulk, but a lot more violent and a lot more brutal. And I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I love Battle Beast. It's awesome. So much fun. And that's what I love is the simplicity of it. Like, it doesn't need this complex story. You could just jump into this thing and just be in awe of the artwork, and you understand what this character is after. He's being, he's looking for the ultimate fight, and he can't find it anywhere. He just, everything that gets thrown at him, he just completely destroys. It's hilarious. Yeah, I know. You're not supposed to like him, but I love him. I actually really like him a lot. Even the characters that are like supposedly on his team, they're also trying to sabotage him. And the funny thing about it is he doesn't care. He's hoping they will sabotage him. He's hoping that it'll all work out so that he finally meets his match. He's looking for that battle that is going to end him. It is such a simple yet brilliant concept. It really is. I love Battle Beast. And let me tell you something. There are so many people who come to me at cons and see Warline and pick it up because it reminds them of Battle Beast. And I'm like, that's awesome. So I'm a big fan of this book, regardless, because I love Battle Beast. Oh, that's awesome, Lorena. I'm so glad your boxes came. You had a lot of stuff here. There were like some big boxes. All right. Next up, I have Absolute Batman #1. This is cover A of Batman, Absolute Batman #1. And it's going to go for $20 today. $20 on Absolute Batman, cover A, first printing, #1. And then next up, I got this really cool lenticular Superman Forever #1. This is going to go for just $5. Battle Beast is awesome, dude. I promise you're going to be very happy with that. When you open this up, make sure you look up the cover that we have, because there is like a rare variant cover that you might get in that. And Don, by the way, I'm coming back for Dragon Con this year. And if you want to come out there to the show again, let me know. I'll have a badge for you and we can go do shopping again. That would be really cool. And I can just bring you your stuff too. I actually got to go book my my rental car and my hotel and my plane ticket. Got to take care of all that stuff. Lewis, the printing for Absolute Batman is first printing. Nick, what's going on, man? I sent your stuff out today. Sorry. I'm gonna lower this down just a little bit so you guys can see the covers a little bit better. Sorry about that. Yeah, Nick, I sent your stuff out today, so you should have your books within the next few days. I actually have tracking info for you. If you wanna friend me on Facebook, I can actually just message you all the shipping information. I'm happy to do that. All right, next up I have Spawn number 53. We got a cover here by Greg Capullo and Todd McFarlane. That's going to go for just $5. Huh. Yeah, you know what's interesting? The guy who's writing Absolute Green Arrow is Hornsack Panciotti. He wrote this really interesting series called, I think it was Infidel. Was it Infidel? And it was a horror comic, and it was really good. So I'm interested to see what his take on Absolute Green Arrow is going to be like. All right, next up we have New Mutants #1. This is a direct edition covered by Bob McLeod. This is going to go for $10. What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Dude, that's awesome, Don. I will totally come and have dinner with you and your awesome lady. She's the best. All right. Now, for those of you guys, David Moore, this is a great crowd. Thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate it. I really needed it. I'm going to tell you guys something. I was actually kind of down in the dumps today because I went on a date yesterday, and everything went really well. She was a very nice girl. But after our date, I invited her out on a second date, and she was like, yeah, sure, that would be great and everything. Paid for dinner, did all the whole thing, the whole gentlemanly thing. And, I walked her to her car and did all that nice stuff, and she left. And then I thought things went well. And then I got a text message saying, hey, I'm really sorry to tell you this, but I just really wasn't feeling it with you tonight. So I just wanted to be honest, and and that's it. So I'm so sorry. And I was just like, you have nothing to be sorry about. That happens. I've gone on dates where I don't feel anything. But usually I'm not the one who has to foot the bill for the restaurant and everything. So I was kind of feeling in the dumps today because I was like, it's okay the date didn't go well, but I'm like, I really went all out here, and I kind of regret it. I should have just stuck with the coffee date here. So hopefully we can sell some comics today to bring me out of the dumps. But you guys showing up here, this is what really matters to me. Today I woke up in the morning, I'm like, I'm not going to dwell in these feelings, of like rejection. I get rejected all the time when I go to cons and people don't buy my book, and I don't dwell in it. I don't stew in it. I just have to keep moving forwards. But I focused all my energy today on, making sure we had a good show for you guys set up tonight. So thank you for being here. That really, really means a lot to me. All right. And we got Philip Ragusa, and we got Pablo in the house. Pablo, everything is fantastic, man. It's great to have you here. All right. So I have Fantastic Four number 489. This is the start of Mark Waid's run. And it is, in fact, signed by Mark Waid, and it comes with the COA from the Hero Initiative. This is going to go for just $20 today. This is the issue that kicks off Mark Waid and Mike Wieringo's run on the Fantastic Four. This is a really great series right here. I actually have the entire run. I'm just missing 2 small issues, and I'm probably going to find them this weekend when I'm out in Tampa. I'll be on the hunt for them. But maybe even before that, if I can get them. But right now, I'm actually reading John Byrne's run on Fantastic Four. So actually, Roberto Santiago has been helping me fill out that whole run. So I have I want to say maybe about 85% of it filled out now, thanks to Roberto. And I plan on reading all of John Byrne's run, all of Mark Waid's run, and all of Jonathan Hickman's run between now and when the Avengers movie comes out. So. And if that gives you any inclination as to how much I like Fantastic Four, my Fantastic Four collection is now rivaling my Batman collection. My Batman collection is about 200 issues. So I have over 200 issues of Batman. Now I'm coming close to having about 200 issues of Fantastic Four too. It's pretty crazy. All right. So Fantastic Four 489, that's the legacy number, signed by Mark Waid. Heroes Initiative COA. This is gonna go for just $20. Mike, how you doing, dude? I'll see you on Friday, dude. Thanks, David Moore. I appreciate you telling me that. There's other fish in the sea. And I gotta say something too. I'm not upset about anything either, because like I told you guys, I go to cons all the time. I pitch people, and out of everybody I pitch at conventions, the majority of people are telling me no. So if a girl rejects me, I don't take it too much to heart, because you can't force yourself to like someone, and you as a person who's getting rejected can't be affected by that, because there may come a point where you come across somebody and you may not be interested in them. And I know that's happened to me a bunch of times, and it is such an awkward feeling. The hardest thing is to be straightforward with that person and tell them that you're not feeling it. And I know I've had to do that. As a matter of fact, a year ago, I was on a date and I met up with a girl, and I just was not feeling it at all. I did everything possible to get away from there as quickly as possible. I was like, oh man, would you look at the time, And I just let her know, hey, I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling it tonight, and that was it. Sometimes that happens. The most important thing is to hold your head up high and to take it with grace, and to give yourself a little grace too. It's okay. Who cares? Plenty of other fish in the sea. Or as my buddy would say, there's plenty other turds in the toilet. Of course, no one's a turd. You're all not turds. You're all snowflakes, unique snowflakes. I love all of you guys. All right. What's up? So where did we meet? I just took her out for dinner. I was trying to, play the whole gentleman role. So we hung out. It was a good time. It was a good date. All right, I got Doctor Strange #1. This is the first appearance of Zelma Stanton, and this also kicks off Jason Aaron and Chris Bacalo's legendary run on Doctor Strange. This is going to go for just $10 tonight. Yes, plenty of taco trucks around the corner. But honestly, that isn't my focus right now. As you know, as much these things kind of just come as they come when they come. You know, like whenever someone reaches out to me, then I make myself available. But and otherwise, I'm focused on work. You know, this is where I am. This is where my life is right now. Is here with you guys, here in the comic scene, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. This has been a really wonderful year so far. All right, I have Batman Bane by Chuck Dixon and Rick Burchett. This is going to go for $5 for Batman Bane. Yeah, she would have felt that. Hey, you know what, Pablo? I actually have the whole thing now. I have read the first 4 issues of that Punisher War Machine run. So every day I read about 6 comics. And I have a bunch of runs that I've put together, and I just pick an issue from every run. So right now I'm reading Scott Snyder's Batman run, that Punisher run, where he becomes War Machine. It is so freaking good. If you can get your hands on that, you need to. Oh my God, that stuff is so good. And John Byrne's Fantastic Four, and I'm reading Armor Wars 2 from Iron Man. So that's all done by John Romita Jr. John Romita Jr. did a really good job on that, by the way, on those Iron Man. Some really good stuff there. Ha! Walkington, you'll go on a bro date with me? How about you just go comic shopping with me at the next show? That would be great. Help me find some deals like Don Johnson does. All right, I have Marvel Now .1, number 1. This is the first appearance of America Chavez. This is going to go for $15. Oh, you picked up 218 last week. That's the issue that kicks off everything. Yeah, so I read 218, 219, 220, and 221. So now I'm moving on to 222. And it's really good stuff. I'm in Chicago, but you let me know what state you're in, and I most likely will be at a convention there at some point. All right, I have Nomad number 1. Nomad number 1 is going to go for just $3 tonight. For Nomad number 1. And then I got Amazing Spider-Man number 795. We got a Care Andrews variant cover here. Oh, so you're in Northwest Indiana. Okay, cool. I've done NWI before. And I do Indiana Comic Con. I won't be there this year, unfortunately, because it falls on the same weekend as another show I'm doing, but we'll see how February is, and if it works out, I might actually go to NWI again. That was a good show. So I have Amazing Spider-Man number 795, Care Andrews variant. Second printing, it's going to go for $5. Now, he did the variant cover for the second printing, so if you like his artwork, this is the book you want here. And it's really cool because this shows Norman Osborn merging with the Carnage symbiote to become the Red Goblin. It's really cool. It's going to go for $5. That's really cool. I'm actually heading out to Tampa for Tampa Bay Comic Con. So anybody who's in the Tampa area, feel free to come and visit me this weekend. I'm at table D12 at Tampa Bay Comic Convention. I'm looking forward to it. This will be my 3rd year at the event, and I absolutely love it out there. It was a good time. Looking forward to it. Yeah, dude, Pablo, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I'm so always happy to see you, bud. All right, I have Wolverine Soul Taker by C.B. Cebulski and an artist named Nagasawa. And it's a 5-part miniseries. We have the whole thing right here. All 5 parts. If you like Wolverine in Japan with swords, this is the arc for you. And I have the whole run here. I'm going to do it all right now for just $15. So $15 on Wolverine Soul Taker, number 1 through 5. And then I have The Sentry. This is an 8-issue series by Paul Jenkins and John Romita Jr. We have number 1, which is a variant by John Romita Sr., which is cool. And number 2 through 8 are all A covers, featuring artwork by John Romita Jr. You know, I have a confession to make. I used to really despise John Romita Jr.'s artwork. I was not a fan of him for the longest time. And then in 2022, he came back on Spider-Man. And when he started working on Spider-Man, I realized how much of a fresh breath of air he was, because the artwork on the series was kind of all over the place. There was Patrick Gleason, who was really good, but then every issue was just kind of like, one artist or another. They would just constantly have fill-ins. John Romita Jr. brought consistency back to the book. And not only has he brought consistency to the book, he has drawn some of the most epic action sequences ever, and not just in one issue, but throughout the entire series. And going back and exploring some of his earlier works, like this Iron Man run that John Byrne actually wrote and he drew, I realized just how consistent his art has been over this 30-year period. I mean, 30-plus year, probably even closer to 40 years. This guy has been around the block, and his style is really, really definitive and fantastic. And you get the entire series right here, all 8 issues of the Century. You don't got to hunt anything down. I got the whole thing here for you, and I'm going to do this for $15. So $15 on the Century. Oh, I'm actually really happy you're asking. I'll be happy to give you the whole spiel on Eastern Shin. Why don't we do this, if you're okay with it? I'm going to wrap up here. We're going to take a commercial break, and that'll give me time to go and grab all my Eastern Shin stuff, and then I'll give you pitches on it, and I'll tell you what my comic series is about. All right, so last thing I'm going to pitch before we go to commercial. I have Sam Wilson, Captain America #1, #2, #3, #4, and #5. This is a 5-part series here. It's a mini-series featuring Sam Wilson, and obviously ties, it's inspired by the movie, so it kind of ties in with the movie events. Yes, it is my book. Eastern Shin is my book. Captain America is not, but Eastern Shin is. However, these also come from my personal collection. So I have Sam Wilson, Captain America 1 through 5. This is a full run right here. And these books are coming from my personal collection. They are going for, the entire set is going to go for $25 today. So it's $25 on all of it. Near mint books. They're coming straight from my collection. I think you'll appreciate it. So we got this all at $25. Hey, so we've met each other at C2E2. I always seem that's been happening a lot lately. I went to this comic shop in Dallas, and I met the owner over there, and he came on the experience and he bought some books for me, and I decided, hey, if I'm in the area, I might as well just drop by and say hi. So I walk into a shop and he's like, hey, I've met you before. Really? Where have we met? And he told me it was at Comics Pro back in 2014. So that's, funny how what happens when you get around. So and we're Wonkington, what's your name, man? So you bought two sets of Eastern Shin for me. Well, then I'll have to pitch you Warline when we get back from break. All right, so last thing I'm going to pitch you guys, I have Batman 429. This is the last part of the Death in the Family, and it is going to go for $10 today. We got a really cool cover here by Mike Mignola, and that's going to go for $10. And it's going to go right over here. That is going to be a very fine on that. And when we get back, I'm going to start building out racks. I'll tell you guys about Warline and Marks, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys in just a moment.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's Sketch Up with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world is kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
and
shadow.
Sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience. FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
It's comic book time. Splash pages lit, storylines prime. MCU 5D season the game. Binge on, ain't nothing the same. Swipe that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our party, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. Okay, cool. So you picked up Warrior Defender 1 through 4, and then I came out with Hunter and Destroyer 1 and 2. So we're currently working on issue 3 now, but I took some time off from working on Yusuf Shin because my co-writer on the series passed away from COVID, and I decided to switch gears for a minute, and I recently completed a series here called Warline. So this is Warline, and it's about an old vigilante and his daughter going after the tyrant that destroyed their lives and now controls their city. And it's a 3-issue series. Each book is double-sized, and I just so happen to have issues 1, 2, and 3. Now, for those of you guys who have been patiently waiting to receive your Warline 3 rewards from Kickstarter, I am going to start physical fulfillment next week. I need to get your your stretch goal rewards printed up. So for those of you guys who are waiting, just hang on. I'm going to start shipping out for that next week. In the meantime, I would like to start selling these books because I have them here. So I have all 3 issues of Warline. This completes the entire run here. Each book is double-sized and features artwork by Dexter Wee, who is going to be the artist on Yusuf Shin for the last 2 issues. If you decide you want to pick up all 3 issues of Warline, the set normally goes for $30. I'm going to do it all tonight on this shelf for $20, which is what I do it for at conventions. So you're going to save 30% off the entire set. Plus, I'll sign them for you on the air if you decide to pick it up. And I think you'll be really happy with Warline. And then I also have Marx, A Tale of Survival. This is the story of my grandfather's life. During World War II, he was a Russian Jewish soldier who fought the Nazis. And it is a one-shot story, so everything is in one book. There's not any sequels or prequels for this. This is going to go for $15, and I will also sign this for you as well. It was a previous edition of Marx, so I printed, this is actually the 3rd printing of Marx, and it's a refined version. We added some stuff to it and made some changes to the storytelling, but this came together really nice, and we got a really cool cover here by Fabrice Sapolsky. This is going to go for $15. Yeah, it happens. Unfortunately, I didn't expect Dak to pass away from COVID. I was really shocked when I found out about it, and it's been a couple of years now. So finally, I decided I needed like a break from Yusuf Shin after that, and so I managed to get Hunter and Destroyer 2 out, and I switched gears to complete Warline, which was something I started working on at the beginning of COVID, and I decided to just see that through. And after finishing it, I now feel confident and ready to keep moving forward with Yusuf Shin. And we're about halfway done with the artwork for Hunter and Destroyer 3, so it's coming together very nicely. So it's working out. All right, now let's start digging into those back issues. Got some new stuff for you guys today. All right.
Hey, what's up, Rich? And look at that.
Dude, that's awesome. Thanks, Rich. Are we taking Warline 1 through 3 at 20? Just let me know. Rich is awesome, man. And if you guys haven't checked out Geek Chat, you need to watch it. It's a great show. They review new comics every week. They have really great conversations. It's awesome.
Thursdays at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So you were in a coma during COVID? That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. That is awful. So, Rich, I got a question for you. What's your favorite book what's your favorite monthly book that you're reading right now? And Rich, I just signed all 3 issues of Warline for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you supporting me. We got one show host supporting another. That really means so much to me. Thank you, man. You're awesome, dude. One of these days, we'll have to meet in person and hang out together and party at a comic convention. Right, awesome. Okay. All right, now let's do some back issue or digging. Digging, hunting. You guys are hunting. I'm digging for you. All right. So I have Zombie with an X. Zombie number 2 from DC. This is going to go for $2. Judge Dredd number 2 from DC. $2. There's some real bangers in this collection tonight, guys. I have the Uncanny X-Men Annual number 7. This is a really badass cover here, and it is John Romita Jr. on the cover. I mean, this cover is just so striking. It just screams like, vintage right here. This is going to go for $2. Come and grab it. My spoiler-free review of the Fantastic Four is that I really enjoyed it. And the fact that the Silver Surfer was a female did not bother me in the least. However, my best friend is a big Norrin Rad fan, and he was really upset that they did that. I keep telling him, I think they're going to bring Norrin Rad in Doomsday and Secret Wars. And without spoiling Fantastic Four for people, after coming out of the movie, I realized there was a very specific reason they used Shala Ball. And the reason is because there's a joke in there. You can Shala Ball these nuts in your mouth. Hey-o! Hey! That's the only reason why they did it. And it made sense, for the plot, of course. All right. The surfboard is not part of the body. Yeah, I really liked it a lot. It was really, really good. You like Wonder Woman absolute the most so far? Yeah, absolute Wonder Woman is good. And then Speed Racer number 1, that's coming out from Mad Cave, I believe, right?
Yeah, Mad Cave.
That's cool. Who's writing that?
Oh, is that another David Pepose, I think?
That guy knows what he's doing. I just read Space Ghost number 1, by the way.
Dude, let me just real quick, and I'll let you get back to the
action. Go ahead.
So somehow, out of all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, that's the one I missed as a kid. Never got into it. I knew about that Coast to Coast show.
Yeah, the Coast to Coast show was hilarious. I love it.
Didn't know anything about Space Ghost. David Pepose made me a fan of that character, man.
He really
Ghost is so good, and Jonathan Lau's art in that book is very much, pun intended, otherworldly. The art in that book is so good.
Yes, it is. And you guys are in for a treat because pretty soon it will be a FOMO book. So not this week, but next week. All right. So I have some Silver Surfer. Enough with this Space Ghost jargon. We're going to be getting back to Silver Surfer. I have Silver Surfer number 28. This is from volume 2 or 3, I believe. And then I have the annual number 2 and 2 copies of the number 4 annual. Each one's going for $2. You want them all, it's $8. Or if you just want the 3, it's $6. If you just need one book, it's just $2. I have Tor number 6. This is going to go for $2. Korg 70,000 BC from Charlton Comics. That's going for $2. New X-Men number 139. This is the start of a run called Murder at the Mansion. part of Grant Morrison's run. It's going to go for $2. I have The Walking Dead Deluxe, number 8, going for $2. Peacemaker Tries, book 2. We got season 2 of Peacemaker on the way. Get some Peacemaker for $2. I have Fantastic Four Antithesis by Mark Waid and Neil Adams. This is a 4-part series here, and we got this issue going for just $2. And again, if anybody wants me to pull out the Fantastic Four stuff that I collection that I put together from Friday's show, because I know a lot of people missed that just because the show aired at a weird time, let me know. I'd be happy to show you those books again. Tour goes to Lorena.
And if you're a fan of the Peacemaker show, that Peacemaker Tries and Peacemaker Tries Hard by Kyle Starks is exactly how the show is.
Perfect. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you saying that. Because I haven't read it, actually. I have Superboy number 50. That's going to go for $2. Spider-Man's Ken K. What's up, dude? Did you get your X-Men book yet? I have Spider-Man's Tangled Web number 17, number 18, and number 20. That's all going to go for just $6. Tarzan of the Apes number 257 from DC. It's going to go for $2. Juggernaut number 1 is going to go for $2. Ron Garney on the artwork. Batman Dark Victory number 0, $2. Here's a nice find here. Here's a banger, guys. New Teen Titans number 1 by Mark Wolfman and George Perez. I usually sell this at $10. I'm doing it for $2 right now. The X-Men annual is off to Lorena. Very nice pickup, Lorena. New Teen Titans by George Perez and Marv Wolfman. That is a stellar pickup right there. That's a banger of a book. Tales of Asgard number 1 is $2. Okay. Teen Titans number 1 is going off to Don. 2. I have The Adventures of the Thing. It's a 4-issue miniseries, and I have issues 2 and number 4 here going for $4. 2 and 4 are going for $4. The Vigilante number 3 is going to go for $2. Now, the Vigilante is Peacemaker's best friend on the show, and he's a total nerd tool, does a lot of dumb stuff on the show. My favorite thing was in the first episode when he was like so excited that like Peacemaker was like out of jail, and like he was like doing like a little dance, and like this guy he worked at a restaurant, and this guy comes out and he's like, "Why are you dancing?" He goes, "Oh, I just called up my girlfriend and she told me she was pregnant." And the guy's like, "Mean the girl that I hooked you up with?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "You got her pregnant?" And he goes, "Yeah, but she's having an abortion." He's like celebrating. The guy is like working with him is like shaking his head. He goes, "That's my cousin." I love what they did with the Vigilante on that show. Like he just puts himself in these awful situations. It's hilarious.
So not to downsell that book though, if you're looking for that version of Vigilante, he won't be in that one.
Yes, he is. This is a more serious version of the Vigilante. And the creators of this are Marv Wolfman, Keith Pollard, and Pablo Marcos. This is a really stellar team of creators here who have done a large body of work, both at Marvel and DC. So this is not the Vigilante from the Peacemaker TV show, but it is still the Vigilante. The source came from here. The inspiration came here. This is $2. All right, awesome, man. Take care, Walkington. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you stopping by. And I'm glad we reconnected. And Jay, thank you for letting everybody know that this isn't the same Vigilante as a TV show. I was going to get to that, but I appreciate you like stepping into.
Yeah, absolutely. I liked the character beforehand, but I gotta say, I'm so basic, dude. If you take a character and make them Deadpool like, I'm in. So Vigilante, I know a lot of people were upset with how he was portrayed in that show, but I want that guy. If Ryan Reynolds ever decides he's done with Deadpool, I want Freddie Stroma to be Deadpool.
Yeah, I agree. He would be perfect as Deadpool. I agree 100%. All right. Speaking of characters that bring a comedic touch to the superhero universe, I have Green Lantern Corps number 0, which has Guy Gardner on the cover. This is going to go for $2. Green Lantern number 4. This is part of Grant Morrison's run here, and not sure who did this variant here, but it's going to go for just $2 right now. So if you've ever been interested in checking out Grant Morrison's take on the Green Lantern, it's right there for $2. I have Heroes for Hope, starring the X-Men, number 1, going for $2. This is another banger here. And some more bangers. I have Ghost Rider number 27 and number 30. That's going to go for $4. Semper Fi, Tales of the Marine Corps, number 4. That's $2. Sectors, Warriors of Symbion, number 7. That's $2. Zombie number 3. That's going to go for $2. This is part of the DC milestone stuff, which is actually really underrated and really good stuff. So issues 2 and 3 of Zombie are going to go for $4. I've connected the two. Ghost Riders. Strange Tales featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange number 1 and number 2 are going to go for $4. I got you on Sectors, Rich. That's going to go for $4 for the Strange Tales. And next up, I have some Dennis the Menace books here. I have the Best of Dennis the Menace surprise package. Dennis the Menace 38. Dennis the Menace in Hollywood. All 3 books are going for $3 a pop, $6. If anybody's looking for some Dennis the Menace books for a great price, this is your deal right here. That's your bundle. I have Green Lantern number 200. This is the anniversary issue, going for just $2. Another banger right here. And we have yet another banger here and a complete run here too. X-Men Grand Design by Ed Pisker. Ed Pisker. Ed Pisker died very tragically last year from suicide. He was a very gifted artist and storyteller, and he put together these really elaborate sort of biographical stories. He did one for the Hulk, and he also did one for the X-Men. And it's really, really detailed stuff. He's basically retelling the entire history of the X-Men through the eyes of the Watcher. But aside from that, Ed had a real love for music, particularly hip-hop. And I think a lot of that comes through in his work. It's really interesting stuff. I have Grand Design number 1 and number 2 here. Second Genesis is a 2-parter, and it's going to go for just $4 right now if you want to grab them both. Yeah, he got into some trouble because he apparently had said or done something that was not okay. And unfortunately, he didn't get the help he needed. And I'm a person who believes that everybody deserves a second chance. Unfortunately, he took his own life rather than try and get rehabilitated. So I'm really sad to hear about it. That was a rough go.
That Green Lantern Onrie, that is a Tom Rainey variant.
Can you tell us about Tom Rainey? Because I know absolutely nothing about him.
No, I just looked it up for you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. So Tom Rainey, if anybody knows about Tom Rainey, educate us. Give us your estimate. Share your knowledge. Drop some knowledge on all. Jay, there's a series in this next stack here that I think people are going to be very off put by.
Uh-oh.
You know what's coming.
Oh.
You know what's coming. Sigh. Roll your eyes. Take a nap. Why don't you? You guys can take a nap right now. Nothing's gonna. You're not gonna miss anything. All right, just kidding. Actually, we got some real bangers coming up here. I have a bunch of amalgam comics here. I have X Patrol, Iron Lantern, which I've never come across, and Challengers of the Fantastic. What happens when you mix Goro and the Thing? You get Goro Thing. How cool is this? Grab these amalgams here for just $6.
Okay, those are awesome. I've never seen the single issues of those before.
Yeah, the Iron Lantern one, I was shocked about that. The New Mutants number 97. One issue before the first appearance of Deadpool. Going for $2 right now. The amalgams are off the rich. Awesome. The Law of Dread from Quality Comics. We have issue 5 and number 11 going for $4. $4 on these two. Judge Dredd book. Some real bangers here, guys. I have Ravage 2099 number 1 and Punisher 2099 number 1. Both going for $2 a pop. $2 a pop. On Ravage 2099 number 1, the last character Stan Lee created for Marvel, and Punisher 2099 number 1, who put 3 really large marijuana joints over his crotch to protect himself from getting shot in the wiener.
And now I'll never unsee that, Onrie. Thanks.
You can't unsee that. Look at this. These are totally marijuana joints covering his dingus.
Joints covering the joint.
Yeah, joints covering the joint. There you go. Nailed it. All right. Guys, don't pay attention to this next book. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time at all. I have The Flash number 27 and number 29. I know. I understand. Okay, but I have to show these books off because I made a promise to myself that whenever I come across Flash books in a dollar bin, I have to pull them and I have to show them to you guys because for some reason, it's just an obsession I have. No one likes the Flash on this show. I blame Ezra Miller, but just no one likes Flash books until they recast the Flash and do it right. This is the worst selling book of all time. Only you guys can prove me wrong, but I have issues 27 and 29 of The Flash from the DC Universe Rebirth. And The Flash had a really big role to play in DC Rebirth. These two books are going to go for $4 for 27 and 29. And Lorena, I did bring you the gold because look at the frame on Ravage 2099 number 1. It's gold. I did bring you gold. Joints and gold. I'm a true man of the people. Batman 456. This is going to go for $2. RoboCop number 14. $2. Ghost Rider 67. $2. Justice League Dark number 6 is $2. I got some really cool variants of Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 773 and 775. This is going to go for $4. Acapulco Gold. Oh, come on. You don't like modern. No one likes modern Flash. You guys all like Jay Garrick. I get it. I'm sorry. This book's just going to live in my collection for all time until one day someone's like, hey, do you have Flash 27 and 29? And I'll be like, why would you want those books? Oh, my kid's really into the Flash. No, he's not. He's not into the Flash. Okay? You think he's into the Flash.
Look, Jay Garrick has the best origin story, okay? He was taking a smoke break and he accidentally inhaled heavy water vapors and it made him fast.
That's what happened with Punisher 2099, except it was marijuana smoke, and so that's why he's shooting like in every single direction, like in super speed. I just want to point out too that I am marijuana free, but Punisher 2099 is not marijuana free. Okay, and Jay Garrick vapes. Thank you, Jay, for pointing that out today. He's a drug addict. They're both drug addicts. All right, I have Batman 130. We got a variant cover here by Stepan Sejic. Number 130 going for $2. Batman and a dinosaur. T-Rex. $2. Rudy, what's up, dude? Yes, I have heard that Mark Waid's Flash was gold, and Jeff Johns' Flash was gold too.
Oh,
JD dropping the heat. He just NBA jammed my ass. This is terrible. Ice bird, so cold. All right, I have District X, which is a Marvel Knights title, number 8. Gonna go for $2. X-Men number 2. This is Curse of the Mutants. We got Wolverine fighting Blade on the cover. That's going for $2. Superior Avengers versus the regular Avengers. Now, this is a new book, and anywhere you guys go, you're going to spend a cover price on this. Today, I'm doing it for $2. Superior Avengers is a new team of Avengers that is assembled by Doom, and his son is the leader of the team, and they are doing Doom's will, and here they fight the Avengers, and it's going to go for $2. I read the first issue, but I didn't go beyond. But still coming across the second issue, that's pretty. Or sorry, the third issue, that's pretty cool. All new Captain America number 1, going for $2. Punisher number 11, The Fall of the Shield Helicarrier by Tom Lyle, $2. Giant Batman Annual. Here's another banger here: 1001 Secrets of Batman and Robin, going for just $2. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We have 4 issues, the first 4 issues of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which kicks off a run here called The Other that went across all the Spider-Man titles. It was done by Reginald Hudlin and Mike Waringo, so Mike Waringo worked on this too. We have these 4 issues here going for $8. $8 on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I think this is one of the final titles that Mike worked on before he passed away. I think. If I'm not mistaken. I remember it was announced that he got very sick not long after this came out. Origins of Siege by Brian Michael Bendis and Olivier Copiel. Can go for $2. Blackest Night Batman, number 1 of 3 is $2. Here's another banger here. I have Savage Avengers, number 1. We got a Scotty Young variant going for $2. Venom, number 29. We got a variant cover here. One for $2 for Venom, number 29. King in Black, number 3. And number 5. That's going to go for $4. Okay, Savage Avengers is off to no-brainer. That was a nice pickup.
And the Batman Annual.
The Batman Annual. She took that too? Yep. Lorena shared a really awesome video in the Kickin It chat group. She took her dog to Vegas, and her dog got to see the Star Wars striptease thing. My immediate impression was that dog has a much more fascinating life than I do. Whoa, dude, JD, you are not allowed to come on the show and ruin a movie for everyone. Shame on you. Save all that language for my mother. Yeah, it's an intervention to go soon. All right. I have Thor number 25. This is Legacy number 781. We got Better Rate Bill and Joe Fixit on the cover going for $2. Star Wars number 40. Celebration going for $2. Gods number 6, $2. And I think we have a full rack here. Yes, we do. Don't forget, you can still get Mark's The Tale of Survival for $15 if you're interested. Over here, and I'll sign it for you on here too. Okay, so we have a double rack here. We're coming really close to the top of the hour. Okay, Star Wars is off to Marina. Right. So we're going to take a commercial break right now. When we come back, I'll be busting out our FOMO books. We have really cool FOMO books tonight and really special FOMO books. So stick around. We'll be right back. I'm going to take all this stuff down. And when if you guys see any of this stuff later and you want to come grab it, feel free to reach out for it all. So I'll see you guys in a minute.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Live from New York. What? Oh, sorry. Live from Cleveland? It's Friday night?
Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. All right, it is FOMO time.
It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. I was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie Show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my god, like, shut up already.
All right. So we got got some really cool FOMO books tonight. I have Watchmen, number 3 of 12, which is going to go for $5 tonight. I have Sonic the Hedgehog, number 15 from Archie Adventure Series. This is going to go for $5 as well. Detective Comics 515 is going to go for $5. Doctor Strange number 75 is going to go for $5. Incredible Hulk 248 is going to go for $5. The Sensational She-Hulk number 1, very first issue by John Byrne, written and drawn by him. This is going to go for $15 today. It is a newsstand copy published in 1989. 15 on that. And then I have Uncanny X-Men number 251, signed by Mr. Mark Silvestri himself. This is going to go for $25 tonight. $25. I was going to charge $30, but I'll do it for $25. $25 on Uncanny X-Men number 251, signed by Mark Silvestri. And finally, the book you've all been waiting for, guys. The reason why you're here tonight, Annie. The second issue for the comic book adaptation of the hit film. The Sun will come out tomorrow. You're only a day away from owning this book. You can claim it right now for just $4. Get Annie for $4. Annie number 2. I'm about to see a bunch of claims come in. You guys are going to be fighting tooth and nail over Annie. Come on, you guys know you want this book just as much as you want a redheaded stepchild. I totally know how you're feeling. She's not walking with Lex Luthor. This is actually her Uncle Onrie, who is taking her to the comic shop right now and dressed a little bit more, spruce than usual. Spruce, is that the right word? Come on, Annie, we're going to go get you adapted to a comic book. And then I'm going to punch you in the face. You little brat.
It really is a hard knock life.
I'm going to introduce you to the business end of my shoe, Annie. All right, these are your FOMO books. Come on with those claims. I'm not resting tonight unless someone buys that Annie book at $4. I won't sleep until that book is sold. I worked really hard to find that book too, by the way, guys. I was like, ooh, this is going to be a big one for Kickin' It. You know, who cares about Uncanny X-Men 251 being signed by Mark Silvestri? Who cares that they took $5 off the original price I had in mind? I want Annie to sell. If any FOMO book should sell tonight, it should be Annie. Give this red-headed stepchild some love. She's not even a stepchild. She's just an orphan, right? She's an orphan?
Yeah, she's an orphan.
Yeah, she's an orphan. All right, thank you, Jay. Thank you for confirming that. Orphan. There we go. $4 for Annie. Let's see those claims come in. You know, I would really love it if they remade Annie. And you know who they should cast to play her, Jay? Ezra Miller. I think Ezra Miller would totally make a great Annie.
Another character ruined.
No, actually, I think he can pull it off. And then they should cast me to play the rich old man who beats the crap out of her.
Okay, see, I would watch that movie.
See, totally. $1 million in the box office. Oh man, if you want a father, I'll give you a spanking. All right, there we go. Those are your FOMO books. All right, I have the next Batman number 2 and number 4, Future State. Next Batman number 2 and 4 going for $4. It's okay, guys. Don't be shy. I know you want Annie. No one's gonna laugh at you if you pick up this book. I promise. In fact, I promise you right now. We'll all say good grab if you pick it up. I promise we will. I have Nemesis Reloaded by Mark Millar and Jorge Jimenez. I love Jorge Jimenez. He is actually drawing Batman, and he came back to do Nemesis, which the concept of Nemesis is, what if Batman was the Joker? That is the concept of Nemesis. That's going to go for $2. That is a super convincing poker face. Planet of the Symbiotes, number 2, is going to go for $2. Behind this smile, Jay, is lots of sadness. I'm sad that no one has claimed Annie yet. I feel Annie must feel as rejected as I was yesterday after that date I went on. Just saying. Don't worry, Annie. There's other turds in the toilet. That's a counterfeit Annie. Everyone knows she doesn't have eyes. Yeah, because I poked them out. Oh, this show has become about abuse really quickly. See, this man is taking her to the, most fathers take their daughters to the amusement park. He's taking her to the abusement park.
Oh, I don't want to, but hey-oh.
I was at a convention a couple weeks ago in Denver, and I made a good joke. I'm not going to repeat the joke on here, but I made a good joke. And no one found it funny. I was with a bunch of comic creators, and I was around one guy who was known for writing comedy, and he just looked at me like I just told the stupidest joke on the planet. It wasn't funny at all to him. And so I decided I'm not funny anymore. I'm not going to be making any more jokes, all right? Because this guy kind of spelled it out for me. So I am going to be serious from now on, okay? Everything I said about Annie tonight is serious. Dead serious about everything I said about Annie. What's up, Unknown? It is going to go for $4. But if you pick it up right now, it's just $3. I'll take an extra $1 off for you, buddy. No, I don't joke, Eddie. There's no jokes on this show. I'm not funny, okay? I have been told I'm not funny by a guy who writes comedy, okay? He told me, you're not funny. He said it to me at the table. He said, you're not funny. Shut the effing F up. And I was like, all right, I hear you. And then I looked at him and I said, hey, do you want to buy Carnage number 3 for $2? No fun here. No funny here. No funny business. We have Carnage number 3 going for $2. Eternals, the Heretic number 1 is going to go for $2. Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, the comic, going for $2. Salmon Twitch number 23 is $2. I have Green Arrow number 3 from Kevin Smith and Phil Hester's run, going for $2. Number 16, where Brad Meltzer picks up, and number 18. These are going to go for $6. Star Wars is off to Lorena. And sometimes you just got to face the facts and face the music. When you're not funny, you're not freaking funny. Shut up. Stop making jokes. Take life seriously. No fun. Not funny at all. Onrie humor is the tobacco addiction of comedy. You smoke the first pack and you wonder if you really like this. You want more and then you're hooked. Yes, that's what Roberto says. Roberto, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you, my man. Roberto's my brother from another mother in the West Coast. And by the way, hey, check it out. Here's something that's not funny at all, Roberto. I'm selling Annie number 2 for just $3 right now. There is nothing funny about that at all. Do you see me laughing? If I'm laughing, it's, inside. No, actually, behind this smile is sadness, grief. Okay, Green Arrow.
Hey, y'all know that song Tears of a Clown? That song's about Onrie.
Yep. I got a new iPhone for my wife. Oh, that's great. I'll tell my dad that one. My dad wants to do the same thing. All right. Marvel Comics presents number 58. The Hulk and Wolverine are fighting a mysterious villain, going for $2. I have Secret Invasion number 3 of 8, going for $2. Iron Man and Spider-Woman. I'm doing the Hunka Chunka. That's going to go for $2. Detective Comics 633. It's going to go for $2 as well. I mean, it was a pretty good joke, honestly.
Dude, if somebody doesn't find you funny, they obviously have no sense of humor.
No, this guy, if I told you who this guy was, you'd be like, no. And it was probably the context of the joke was not good. Because it's a Jew joke. Can I tell the Jew joke? It's not racist at all. There's nothing implementing like anything like.
If you feel comfortable telling the joke and don't think that if Kyle watches this, he's going to get mad at either one of us, then yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to tell it to you guys now. And you can replace Jewish with anybody, okay? But I do this because I'm Jewish, and you guys know I've made jokes before about being Jewish, so I don't think this is that much of a stretch. So I come up to these guys and I go, so this kid goes up to his dad and he says, "Hey, Dad." He's a Jewish kid. He goes up to his dad and he says, "Hey, Dad, can I borrow $50? And his dad says, $40? What do you need $30 for?" And that was the end of the joke. He looked at me like I told it wasn't funny at all. And I did make sure to add the context in there. And I made sure to let them know that I was Jewish before making the joke. I mean, that was just, see?
No sense of humor.
What was that?
No sense of humor.
No sense of humor. No, but I mean, they really looked at me, and especially this guy, he looked at me and he's like, I mean, they were all staring at me like that, and I'm like, what happened? What did I do? Self-hating. Crickets. Roberto saying crickets. Oh, that's great. You guys see I literally saw tumbleweed in the background over there. It was pretty bad. Chuck, what's up, buddy? We got Chuck in the house. This is awesome. All right. Next up, I got Spider-Man 2099 number 5. That's going to go for $2. I got a nice Daredevil stack here for you guys. It just didn't land. I was like, did I offend somebody? Were they offended, or did they just not like my joke? I guess they just didn't. I'm not funny. See, this is why. Honestly, I'm embarrassed. I'm totally embarrassed. Getting rejected by that girl, not embarrassing at all. I could totally get over that. Not sticking the landing with that joke, way worse. Way, way worse. All right. The only thing that's going to make me feel better is if we sell Annie tonight. Annie number 2 is going to go for $2. Help me look forward to tomorrow. Okay. It's only a day away. Katrina, what's up? Yes, you did. All right, I got Daredevil number 264, 267. Well, I'm glad you guys have reaffirmed that I'm not funny. That's the most important thing. All right, 272, especially Roberto. No, I didn't tell her that joke. And she was Jewish, by the way. So, no, I did not tell her that joke. 273, 275. I don't tell those kinds of jokes. I only tell them to work peers and things like that. Areas where it could be awkward in different ways. Areas where I could get canceled. 277, 278, 279, 280. I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? 281. Wow. Basketball game went into triple overtime. That's crazy. Both teams were probably really going at it for that win. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Did your team win or did the other team win? So we got 10 issues of Daredevil. Mid to late 200s here from 264 to 281. It's not a straight flush run, but we got 10 issues here. This whole stack is going to go for $15. That's $1.50 per book. $15 for all these Daredevils. I don't make fun of anybody when I'm on dates. I just sit there. I do what Jimmy did, okay, in South Park. Did you ever see the episode of South Park where Jimmy ended up becoming erect? It was called Erection Day, and Cartman gave him dating advice, and he said, just shut up and ask them questions about themselves, and just let them talk. And after they're done talking, just say, "Hey, that sounds really interesting. Please tell me more." So that's me. I was like Jimmy. I was like, "This is really interesting. Please tell me more. Oh my God, you're so fascinating. Please tell me more." Up until the point where, I make my move. And I had Cartman actually, telling me everything to say in an earpiece. I just remember that. So that's why things didn't work out for me yesterday.
Wow, what a terrific date.
Wow, what a terrific date. I just got to this restaurant. 4 of my wings tired. Oh, man. Oh, the other team won. I'm sorry to hear that, Katrina. Here, lost for ours. Lewis, he knows it. He does the Asian accent. Spider Women Omega #1. This is going to go for $2. I got Rogue #3. That's going to go for $2. Please tell me more. Oh, man. And you know what's funny about Erection Day is it mentions Colfax Point, which was actually where I stayed when I was at Denver Comic-Con. Fabrice and I picked this hotel thinking it was great. That's why those war lions didn't arrive, because it was at Colfax Point. There was literally crack addicts right outside our hotel room, or outside of our hotel, not our hotel room, but outside of our hotel. It was the worst hotel I've ever booked. I will never book that place again. It was absolutely terrible. But yes, it was at Colfax Point. If you guys watch season 9 of South Park, it's called Erection Day, and it's all about Jimmy. That is how I played it yesterday. I was wearing my Jimmy hat. Not. Stop it. This is not funny. Not funny. And that's the same show where that guy told me I'm not funny. We still haven't sold Annie #2 yet. It's still here. Connor said while talking about Obama. Oh, man. Oh, that's great. I have X-Men Shattershot and the X-Men Annual #1 going for $2. Shattershot #1. That's a really cool cover. So at San Diego Comic-Con, they mentioned that Kevin Feige is actually looking to cast a younger group of actors to play the X-Men. He's looking for fresh faces. So I did hear a rumor that Patrick Schwarzenegger was being considered for the role of Cyclops. I think that would be a perfect cast. What do you think? Ezra Miller as Wolverine?
Oh, no. No.
Come on, why are you saying no? Never say no. Okay?
Oh, goodness. My goodness.
Well, that's because I don't have #1 and I'm too lazy to look for it. Katrina, I'll do the looking for you. I'll find that issue 1. All right, I have Devil's Reign Superior 4 #2. That's going to go for $2. I have Uncanny X-Men #180 and #181. This pair is going to go for $4. Hellblazer #57 is $2. Punisher, the Platoon #4 and #5. That's going to go for $4. Here's another banger here. I have the Immortal Hulk #42, the nullified variant. That's going to go for $2. These nullified variants were really hot. They tie into King in Black. The 2021 Batman Annual. That is Ghostmaker on the cover. That's going to go for $2. Shia LaBeouf is Wolverine. Just do it! Take your dreams and make them happen.
Bub.
Ask your dad for $50.
Bub. You got to add Bub.
Oh, Bob. That's right. Yeah, Bub. Because that's right. He's got to be Canadian. I forgot about that. Speaking of Canadians, we have Wolverine number 41 here going for $2. And I believe Mark Silvestri did this cover. $2. Shia LaBeouf, the Beef. Blood Hunt number 4 is going to go for $2. And I don't know how I still have this, but apparently I still do. I have King the Conqueror. This is a 5-issue miniseries, and it's really good, guys. It's in my personal collection. Highly recommend this, especially at the prices I'm selling them to you at. I have issue 3, issue 4, and issue 5. This is going to go for $6. $6. Honestly, man, Lewis, I've read every single issue of Ultimate Wolverine so far. I'm not sold on this. I don't care for this at all. I don't feel like we needed it at all. I was really hoping we would get something different there, but we're like 7 issues in, and I have tried and tried. I just don't care about this series at all. I'm gonna finish up the whole thing, and then I'm gonna package it up and sell the whole run. I'm just not digging this. Are you? Am I missing something here? Is Ultimate Wolverine really that amazing? And isn't he Russian? Because he's the Winter Soldier. I mean, most of it takes place in Russia. I guess he's American. In this Ultimate Universe, everything's like all warped up because of the Maker. The Maker's such a butthole. I have Suicide Squad number 20. That's going to go for $2. He's a very interesting butthole, though. I really want them to cast Miles Teller to play the Maker. That would be awesome. I have the United States of Captain America number 4. That's going to go for $2. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider number 15 is $2. And aside from Annie, there's one other book here that I found for you guys that I know you're going to want. I have Elf number 9. Elf number 9 is going to go for $2. And then I have Avengers, Rogue Planet, 24.now, 34.2, issue 39, and issue 40. I will do all of these books here for just $8 for these Avengers. $8 on the Avengers. And I'm going to show off all of our FOMO books again. Most of these books are going for $5. One of them is signed. One of them is Annie. All right, I got Watchmen number 3 of 12 going for $5. Most people are going to sell this to you at 10. I'm doing it at 5, half off. Sonic the Hedgehog number 15 is going to go for $5. Detective Comics number 515 is $5. Doctor Strange number 75 is $5. Incredible Hulk 248 is $5. Sensational She-Hulk number 1 is going to go for $15. First issue, and it is a newsstand copy going for $15. Sonic and Annie are off. To Katrina. Everybody, you guys all got to say it. Good job. Good pickup, Katrina. Everybody has to congratulate Katrina for picking this up. Everybody now.
Annie's not a little orphan anymore.
You say good grab, Katrina.
Great
Good
grab, Katrina.
Everybody, good grab, Katrina. Say it in the comments. Put it hashtag good grab, Katrina. The sun will come out tomorrow, Annie. Now get the hell out of my collection, you little brat. They're all newsstand. Yes, they are. Actually, no, the Wolverine or the X-Men is not newsstand. This one's direct. No sense you can save me from claiming it. All right, I have Uncanny X-Men number 251, signed by Mark Silvestri, going for $25 right now. Hard Knock sales. And it's not funny either, okay? I'm not funny even a little bit. That guy at the comic convention told me I'm not funny.
He's not funny.
No, but he is. If I told you who it is, Jay, and I'll tell you, you'll be like, "Oh man, that guy's actually funny." So if he told me I wasn't funny, it's true. I'm telling you, it's true. This guy he rules the Comic-Con scene because of his comedy. I'm not kidding. I'm actually being very serious about this.
Put it in the private chat, Onrie. Now I got to know.
But you can't tell anyone.
I won't tell anyone.
But hey, what's the grade on the X-Men? I'm going to say it's a very fine. I can't give you an actual grade because it's not a graded book, but it's definitely a VF. I don't see any ticks on it or anything. It looks like it's in good shape, and it's 25 on that 10K. No, it's not. It's not those guys. There are people on this show who know this writer, and Jay, do you know who he is?
Not a clue. So his opinion doesn't count to me.
No, it does. You have to look him up. I'm telling you, he's actually funny. I am not funny. Okay, he is funny. He defines comedy. I don't define comedy. I'm like a pack of cigarettes. Roberto already said it. I'm going to give you guys all an addiction, and then eventually you guys are going to get. Well, I don't want to give you guys cancer, but because you'll be smoking cigarettes all the time, you're going to get cancer. But I don't want you to get cancer. I'm not giving you guys cancer. Should have just shut up. All right, I'm just going to shut up and keep selling comics. I'm not a comedian. I'm a comic book salesman, and I'm a professional. I'm going to get a hold of myself. Why hasn't anyone picked up King the Conqueror number 3 through 5 for freaking $6? What is wrong with you, idiot? I kind of let that side of me out during my day yesterday. We were having we ordered food at the restaurant, and I was like, the waiter's like, he's like, can I get you guys something to drink? And I'm like, can I get water? And he goes, really? That's it, water? And I'm like, yeah, water, you moron! Water! WATER, you idiots, bring me some water. And don't forget the ice, stupid. So I don't yeah, I jailed my JK Simmons on my date. I didn't actually. I was actually really, really polite. You can ask her yourself. The reason why she wasn't interested in me is because there was just no chemistry. There was no fire. She wanted somebody who was funny, and I was not funny. I am not funny. No laughing at my jokes. That did take a turn, didn't it? All right. Oh, that's the thing. I like to keep you guys on your feet. Speaking of being on your feet, it's commercial time. We're going to take another commercial break. I'm going to finish building up this rack, and then we're going to keep going here.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
It's comic book time. Splash pages lit, storylines prime. MCU 5G season the game. Binge being on, ain't nothing the same. Slide that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our pod, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. All right, guys, we got about like 20 minutes left of me not being funny. 24 minutes of me not being funny. We're still here buying comics. Yeah, things got kind of dark there. I just want to let you know, Roberto, we have to change it. It can't be smoking cigarettes. We have to bring back our Punisher 2099 reference, which I'll do right now. Okay. Think of me as the joint protector for Punisher 2099's joint. Hold on, where is it? Did someone buy that book? No one bought it. Okay, guys, I'm the three joints put together. Okay, and you guys are like the Punisher, who have taken tokes of this and are now relaxed, and you're like, hey, someone just gave me 2 guns from the year 2099, and I'm just going to go and shoot up everybody right now. Just like everywhere, okay? That's a better reference than the cigarette thing, I think, because like at least this way you're killing other people. That doesn't sound much better either. I'm just going to let this go. No, that 2099 is not in your pile, Mike, but it can be for only $2. Hey, let's do it. At least it's not Coke, not Coca-Cola, but cocaine, right? We're talking about cocaine here. I just want to make sure we're using the proper references. Lewis, thank you. No cocaine. We don't do cocaine or Coke on this show. I mean, they're the same thing, kind of. I mean, depending on if you're referring to the soft drink or the actual drug. Spider-Man number 2, number 5 is going to go for $2. Yeah, sorry, Katrina. I'm really losing it. Sorry. Star Reach Classics by Jim Starlin and Dave Sim. Number 1 is going to go to $2. I do need to wipe my face because there is shame all over it. Do you see the shame? Is there actually something on my face? I guess. $2. Batman 138. Batman 139. These are A covers, and I really love this run. This is from Chip Zdarsky's run. We got issues 138 and 139 going for $4. Fables number 35, number 47, number 49. That's going to go for $6. $6 on this. Wildcats X-Men: The Golden Age number 1 is going to go for $2. Doom Patrol number 24 and 25. That's going to go for $4. Immortal Hulk number 39 is $2. Amazon's Attack number 1 is going for $2. Fantastic Four number 1 special edition. This is a reprint of some classic Kirby and Stan Lee stories. Going for $2 right now with the John Byrne cover. X-Men Phoenix #1 is $2. Doom Force #1 is $2. Scarlet #3 is $2. Green Lantern Rebirth #2, #3, #4, #5, and #6. This is a great series right here. I'm just missing issue 1, but I have the entire set otherwise, and it's going to go for $10 right now. Honestly, I might just find issue 1 and keep it for myself. But I'm getting too high on my own supply. I have too many of my own books. And Mike, let me know if you want that Punisher 2099, buddy. I'll throw it in your stack. The Sentry #3 of 8, #4 of 8, 5 of 8, 6 of 8, 7 of 8, and 8 of 8. So I have the whole series here going for 15, but you can grab these loose issues if you just need to plug in your run there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 books here going for $12. Blade #4 and #7. This is a great series, by the way. I love this Blade series. This is going to go for $4. Wolverine #3 is going to go for $2. I have some Walt Simonson Thor, issue 355, going for $2. Night Force #2 is going for $2. That 2099. Let's see what was in your 20. Let's see what's in your stack, Mike. Oh yeah, it's in there. I do have that there, buddy. You do have it in your stack. This is a different copy I got.
And Lorena's going to take Thor.
Lorena's taking Thor. Nice. Okay, got you. Don't worry, you're good, Mike. I'm going to bring that with me out to Tampa this week. Of course. All right, I have more Night Force. I have issue 3, issue 4, and issue 5. So we have 2 through 5 going for $8. 2 through 5 is going for $8. I have Old Man Logan #16 and #41. That's going to go for $4. All-Star Squadron #50 is going to go for $2. Phoenix Resurrection #5 is $2. Legion of Superheroes 269 is going to go for $2. Spider-Man #2 is going for $2. The Vision Director's Cut #3 is going for $2. The Mask, The Hunt for Green October #1 of 4 is going for $2. I have part 2 of Shattershot on X-Men. So if you want the run here of Shattershot, we got parts 1 and 2 going for $4 right now. That's a good deal. Don't gotta put anything down. We got both parts of Shattershot. Jessica Jones #13 is $2. I have Death of Wolverine, The Logan Legacy #4. number 5, and number 6. That's going to go for $6. Avengers Thor number 1 is $2. Astonishing Ant-Man number 11 is $2. Justice book 1 is $2. And Justice book 2 is $2. I have Hawkeye number 2, number 3, number 5, number 11. This entire set here is going to go for $8. $8 for these Hawkeyes. Avengers Thor. Deadpool versus Thanos number 3 is $2. The Flash number 6 and number 29 and number 39 and the number 1 annual. Get them all for $8. I know you don't want it, but they're here. These Flash books are here. Oh, that's great. Where would we be without Eddie's humor tonight? I bet you that guy who writes comedy would think that that was funny. He would actually laugh at that joke because he has a sense of humor. I don't. I don't. All right, I'm going to take all this stuff down. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Now for a bundle set here. If anybody's interested in owning all of this stuff, I'll do it all right now for $30. Double rack at $30. Double rack is going for $30 right now. On all these books for $30. All these books at $30. $30 for the double rack. Give you one more minute here, and then I'm going to take these books down, and we'll go from there. All right. Jay rang the bell. No one picked it up.
It was so quiet.
Yeah, he had to do it. I just wanted to give everybody a second to, make the claim. So, Jay, did you see Fantastic Four?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Really, really, really liked it.
I see. You thought it was like you were really skeptical on that one.
It wasn't that I was skeptical. It was more of I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as Superman, even though I'll be the one to say it. I've really dug all the other ones that came before it. Even the Roger Corman one, I watched that one because Jay Underwood is a very underappreciated actor. But
and Miles Teller was in there too.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay, you're talking about the original ones, right?
Yeah, the Roger Corman.
Not the original, not the '90s ones, but
yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
But it was very strange to see DC taking this lighthearted tone compared to the MCU taking not a dark tone, but it wasn't as lighthearted as most of their movies have been.
Oh, it totally was not. I mean, it was definitely things were not in a good place for the characters in that movie.
Yeah.
And we both kind of predicted a pretty severe outcome, but I think a lot of the things that played out in the movie played out the right way. You know,
Yeah.
setting up for the future. It's like they're taking the right steps, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for what's coming next.
Oh,
I can't wait to see Robert Downey Jr. and Dr. Doom now.
I mean,
I'm
what?
so freaking excited.
100%, and it's so great. It just just satisfying to me as a comic fan that both movies are doing well. Like
Yes.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah, I think we all love that. That's the biggest win about 2025. And you know, it's really interesting. I went over to a comic shop the other day. Pretty much every comic shop I've been going to lately they've all been having a really great year. And it really makes me happy to hear that because you know, they were saying, you know, when the world's going to hell, comics seem to do a lot better. And that's a wonderful thing. But I think comics do better even when the world is going well too. So people always need stories. So, but I'm just glad to see comic shops are doing well. I feel like things are going really well at conventions. So I'm having a very good year on that front and having a great year here with you guys too. So all in all, things are good. All right, I'm going to go over the bottom row again. And then we have some time after I go through that. I will show off some more $2 back issues. And I think I'm going to go out and do like a minor restock tomorrow. So I'll be on the air tomorrow afternoon at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Sam Wilson, Captain America. We have all 5 issues of this run here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Eddie, and they're going to go for $25 for Sam Wilson, Captain America. If you're interested, just let me know. Okay, I'm going to show off our FOMO books first. I have Uncanny X-Men number 251 signed by Mark Silvestri, going for $25. Watchmen number 3 of 12 is going to go for $5. Detective Comics 515 is going to go for $5. Doctor Strange 75 is going to go for $5. Hulk number 248 is $5. And Sensational She-Hulk number 1 is $15. Unknown, yes, I will actually. I can do it now, as a matter of fact. If you want the 3-pack of Warline for $20, I can do that for you. I just have to get my issue 3 from the garage, but I do have issues 1 and 2 down here. Let's see if I do have an issue 3. No, I don't have issue 3 down here, but I do have issues 1 and 2. If you want them right now, if you want all 3 books, I can do it for $20. I'll sign your issue 3 for you off the air. But I do have all 3 books available in stock. I can do it all. If you want to do it, let me know. And I got Venom 200 going for $5. This is a Simone Bianchi variant. Cable, Love, and Chrome. We got a variant here. That's going to go for $5. Thank you, Katrina. Spider-Boy number 11 is going to go for $20. First appearance of Spider-Girl. Absolute Batman number 1, first printing, going for $20. Superman Forever number 1. We got an Alex Ross lenticular here, going for $5. Spawn number 53 is going to go for $5. New Mutants number 1 is going to go for $10. Thank you guys very much for all the praise on Warline. That really means a lot to me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all you guys on the highest level. Thank you. Fantastic Four number 489, signed by Mark Waid. We got Heroes Initiative here. This is going to go for $20. Doctor Strange 1. First issue of Jason Aaron and Chris Bacalo's run, signed by Zelma Stanton. First appearance of Zelma Stanton. It's not a signed book. Zelma Stanton is a made-up character. That's going to go for 10. Batman Bane by Chuck Dixon and Rick Burchett. That's going for 5. Marvel Point Now, Point 1, number 1. This is the first appearance of America Chavez. That's going to go for 15. Nomad number 1 is going to go for $3. Amazing Spider-Man number 795. The Cure Andrews variant, $5. And Batman 429 is going to go for 10. Whoa. No worries, Unknown. I totally understand. My wallet wants to punch me in the throat right now for how many books I've been purchasing. I've been buying like ridiculous amounts of books, copious amounts of books. When you are ready, Warline will be here waiting for you, and I will take care of you, and I will make sure to have issue 3 stocked downstairs so that we can sign it for you when you're ready. Take your time. No worries. I totally get it. I'm in the same boat as you, and I'm still ignoring it and going to the comic shop tomorrow and stacking up on Fantastic Four books. I have an addiction. I'm not afraid to admit it. It's terrible. It's a really bad addiction. I actually have to really, as soon as I'm done collecting Fantastic Four books, I have to just limit myself to new releases, and that's it. I can't go back issue diving anymore after that. I'm going to have to take some time off and go through the stuff that I have here, the back issue stock. So we'll be doing some dollar book shows pretty soon just to help you guys conserve and get some more books in your collection. And it's always how it starts for me. Like I'll be dollar bin diving and I find a couple issues of a book of a series I want to read, and then it takes me down this wormhole and I end up spending so much money. It's terrible. I have Wolverine Soul Taker number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. This is the entire run here. This is going to go for 15. And then I have Century number 1. We got a John Romita Jr. cover, or sorry, John Romita Sr. cover. Number 2, number 3, number 4. Katrina, I'm going to find Annie number 1 for you. Whether it's at Grand Rapids Comic-Con or if I come across it sooner, I will find it for you. Number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. It's the whole run here going for 15. Surprise. Even though Thunderbolts was a good movie and everybody liked it, no one is buying Century books. You guys have bought more Flash books than you have Century books. I don't get what the deal is here. I'm doing this entire run at basically $2 a pop. It's the entire run. I could easily mark this up for like $30. I'm doing it for just 15 right now, not even 20 bucks. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, right now that's the deal of the century.
Ha! I like that. That is perfect. Okay, so that's everything we have for tonight. And then don't forget, we have Sam Wilson, Captain America 2. All 5 issues going for 25. How many issues was Annie strangely interested? No, I think it was 2. No, don't worry about it, Unknown. It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate you being responsible and waiting until you can pay it off. Guys, no worries. I'm patient with you. I actually had a guy who made claims back in April. He just paid his bill today. He stayed in touch with me. He let me know what was going on. He had a relative die. Things were going on. It's no big deal. As long as there's communication between the two of us, I'm okay with it. There's plenty of space here for me to store books. And as long as you don't ghost me and you don't disappear, I'll hold your stuff for you. That's not a big deal. And if you need a little extra time to pay your stuff, that's fine. I'm not running a comic shop here. This isn't my main source of income. My main source of income is going to conventions. So that's where the bulk of my money comes. So I do this because I like to keep myself busy during the week. And when it is a slow time in conventions, I ramp up what I do on the sales shows. So these are 2 different arms of my business, but they go hand in hand, and I want you guys to be happy, just like I want you to be happy at comic conventions. So there we go. How are women like? All right, I'm not going to read that out loud. Whoa, Eddie, you're on fire tonight. That comedic writer would really like what you have to say. All right, we're at the end of our show now. I owe a spin to Beardy Rich, and let's see. Just a Beardy Rich. So let's spin the wheel for Beardy Rich.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skateball.
All right, Beardy Rich, we're spinning the wheel for you. Beardy Rich gets free swag, and I'm going to hook him up with the Onion. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of tonight's show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll be back on the air tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll be reshuffling through the stuff I showed off today, and I'll be getting out some new stuff too. So thank you for being a part of today's show. Jay, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, so tomorrow, come by the experience at 7 Eastern, 6 Central for the 1 hour of comic selling power with Rex and Comic Collectibles. And then, y'all, Kyle does a lot of amazing things here. He makes a lot of great thumbnails. But the one he made for the Q&A that's at 9 Eastern, 8 Central tomorrow has got to be one of my favorites, y'all. Bask in this glory with me.
That's awesome. I love it.
I wish my hair looked that good when it was that long.
Ha! It looks better now, buddy. I love your hair now. It's very David Cornsweat. It is. It's very David Cornsweat. I was paying you a compliment.
Well, thank you.
Yes. I was actually giving you a compliment. I wasn't making a joke about Jews, okay?
Oh, wow.
Guys, I'm not funny. Have a good night. Thank you for, reaffirming that for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for also reminding me why my date most likely didn't go well. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much, and have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you for showing up tonight.